Okay, let's go forward. Hello. Oh no, you'll be fine, Alan. Trust me. No. And yeah, your flashlight only seems to blind them when it's actually kind of full. Oh, there's a lot of them. Jesus. Oh, I didn't mean to press Q. I do that a lot. I press the completely wrong button sometimes. Oh yeah, okay. Stucky is a what? I don't know what they're actually called. But he's one that can like sprint around, and they do get fairly annoying. Especially when you've got lots of them at like not lots of these guys, but you got like lots of taken around you. These guys can be really annoying. You can stun them if you manage to get them mid-run though. Oh, he's getting exceptionally close. There we go. Oh, I do have a flare. There we go. Nordic walk-in. Nice.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Don't worry, Alan. You'll reach him alive. Do not worry. Grab the coffee thermos while we're here. And then open this gate. There we go.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in
Yeah, it's the Deer Fest float.
With Alice.
Who doesn't love Deer Fest? Deer Fest is a cool time.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
I was going to say before we started talking, up there's where you find the manuscript page about the dog dying. Except it's only on Nightmare mode. And it's only in your second playthrough in Nightmare mode. Your first playthrough is just a playthrough, and then the second one's where you get the manuscript pages for Nightmare. So that's this one here. Oh, it might be one of these two. But like the ones with the little flame symbol of Nightmare only.
Floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. A feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Oh, man, in English nerd, he's just like, oh, it's so good to see a semicolon. I love semicolons.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between.
A whole week? God, Alan, you silly bugger. What happened in that week?
Inside the gas station to find a phone to call for.
No, we're not doing that. We're going to go down here and see what's down here. I can't remember if there's actually, there is. Okay. There's something in here and there's something the other way as well. I think there's something the other way. The other way just might be like a death trap. I'm not too sure. I always die when I go this way though. So that will probably happen again. Although I do have a lot of ammo, so I definitely won't run out of ammo, but I don't know if running out of ammo was my problem. I think going the other way is the more dangerous one though. I can't remember if there's actually anything the other way, to be honest. I don't know why I emphasized D in that sentence, but that's alright. There we go, this is the bit that's very scary and bad. Oh, I'll probably end up dying here. This will be my first death, everyone. Maybe. Unless I've actually learned to play the game a bit better. Oh god, no, if I get hit really hard here. Oh, there might be... Oh god, there's someone behind me. Oh no. Okay, I heard footsteps, but it was no one. It was just my imagination. Good. There we go, that wasn't too bad. We'll quickly heal up under that light over there and then we'll go the other way. I can't actually remember if there is anything down that way. There might be? We'll go anyway, we'll go have a look. It might only be a nightmare mode. That there might be a manuscript down there. I know there's a manuscript on that bit though, the dog one, but I'm not too sure about.
The garage was
Yeah,
a
boy.
mess. It looked like someone had
Something
trashed
flashing
the
over
place,
there.
or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Here, we'll walk down this way because otherwise I won't be able to run away when they do eventually come out and kill me. There might actually be nothing down here. Wait, there was a car that went this way. Did this truck, like, fall over dead after the car came past, or was it a ghost car? I can't actually remember if there is anything down here. This might just be a death trap. No, there's actually nothing down here. Okay. Except a death trap. Right, good. Good to know. Oh god, stop it. Die, there we go. And then there'll probably be another 3 that come out. No? Okay, I must have been thinking the other way. Okay, that's alright. Oh no, here, hello. Oh, it's just you two in front of me, was it? Okay. Easy. So let's, oh, well, if Alan stops having a bloody fit over running so much, God. Yeah, this bit, oh god, I wish I could get over. Apparently Aaron can't jump over a fence. The jumping is a bit awkward in this game. And there are slight platforming sections which are terribly annoying. I don't think there's open. Yeah, so this is right where you find a dog manuscript about the dog dying. So yeah. That's the only one I remember. I don't remember what the other 2 are. I've got all the manuscripts for this chapter though, which is good. Episode? I keep calling it chapter.
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this.
So yeah.
On the TV.
Yeah.
Talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
If you didn't notice, the room that Alan was in on the TV was the study in the cabin, where he had the the little fit. When I walked in there, where the typewriter was, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so the study in the cabin, that was where he was on the TV. Also, this scene was written in the manuscript. And I think this is probably the main way you can tell that the manuscript is either telling the past or the future. Like the one with Rose at the diner, that was a manuscript that recounted the past, and then there was a manuscript that said, "Oh, I walked into the gas station and the TV turned on and blinded me." That's this. So the manuscripts tell the past or future, which is also how I know the dog died, because there was a manuscript about the dog dying, which is past, obviously. The 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music! Maybe they might be Giants will perform. For the children, Bucktooth Charlie afternoons and Montgomery the Mystic's Amazing Phantasmagoria in the evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest Parade! 3 exclamation marks. Nice. That's it, isn't it? I think that's all that's here. Nordic walk-in, incontestably proven health benefits, which is what Stucky was mentioning earlier, which I think is pretty cool. They sell propane here too, which is nice. I'm reading that again. Okay, cool. Let's call on the phone.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
And everything's dark again. It's fine. It's really odd how the cutscenes are so much darker than the actual game. And the brightness doesn't affect that.
God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the
Yeah, he has. I mean, he has.
Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake.
She also has a pretty oddly animated face too, and she's in most of the game.
Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Which is another manuscript we've already read. You know, him debating whether to tell her. Which he doesn't. As he said in the manuscript. Because she wouldn't believe him. And then Alan does a weird face because... Dun dun dun! I'm waiting for the reveal. Very slow pan out. There's no cabin! Oh! And I'll have to mute this. It's playing Roy Orbison in Dreams. Good song. I'll link it at the end of this episode. When I edit. Do the end screen. I'll listen to it though, because it's a good song. Go to sleep. Everything's alright. I close my eyes. So that's the end of episode 1. Only took me an hour, well, I mean, I did 4 minutes talk. It's about an hour 10. Yeah. This episode does a lot of foreshadowing. There's a lot of foreshadowing. There's a lot of setup for the game. I mean, it's a short chapter, but it sets up the game brilliantly. And you can kind of tell there's elements of Stephen King. Stephen King's a major influence on the writing of this game, obviously. Yeah, there's lots of references to Stephen King and sort of horror movies, and there's cliches it does use aren't too bad. I feel like it uses the cliches sort of deliberately to kind of, but I don't know. Look, I think this is a great game. This is a great episode. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the song. This is a really good song, actually. In dreams, You probably don't want to hear me singing. Yeah, this is Alan Wake, episode 1. I will play episode 2 whenever I record episode 2. Thank you for watching episode 1 of Alan Wake.
This is the new outro song. I'm saying goodbye cause the video has ended. Da 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 da. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and come back and watch some more as they come online.